Also drenching farmers and their crops.
The nonstop rain has put nearly every big crop in the area in jeopardy in one way or another. 41 Action News reporter Amy Holly reveals how that could affect you.
This season's endless rain has already left an imprint on wheat, corn, and soybean crops. Here's a good example. This is how tall a soybean plant should be right now, about a couple of feet tall. But you can see most of his crop isn't even a couple of inches out of the ground, and some hasn't even been planted in the soil.
This has been one of the more challenging years we've had.
It's one of the reasons why Ted Gooderman's 12-year-old son, Ben, didn't get to celebrate on the 4th of July.
We felt like with the forecast the way it was, we couldn't leave that wheat crop out there in the field, you know.
So they harvested the wheat crop from morning to night, but that kept them from getting all of their soybean crop in the ground, like many farmers around here.
This is soybeans.
These plants eventually help make everything from fuel to vegetable oil. Gooderman is worried.
My planter sat in the barn for 5 weeks straight.
And he's worried he'll lose some of his crop.
But we just put some seeds in the ground yesterday, so you can see how far behind. They got a long ways to go to catch up.
Some will lose part of their unharvested wet wheat crop, too. Gooderman says every time the weather hurts a farmer, nearly everyone's affected.
If we're not producing it, well, you're out there eating it. So we're all involved in agriculture, and I think people have kind of forgotten about that.
That is until prices go up on store shelves. But experts say it's just too early in the season to know if this year's rain will soak wallets, too. In Bucyrus, Amy Holly, 41 Action News.
A recently completed flood project kept up with last night's rains.
KC Water Services building a new stormwater basin near the Metropolitan Community College Business and Technology campus off 435 and Front Street. It collects rainwater like a pond, keeping it off the streets and parking lots. Before the project, the area was prone to flooding problems.
It didn't stop business, it just made it very hard. And so now we don't have this problem. It makes it easier, obviously, to get to and from, and it keeps the property values going up.
The contractor completed the project 2 months ahead of schedule and $700,000 under budget.